Well, shit. I guess it's good I have this with me. What the heck is going on here? Hey, JJ. Yeah, it's not even showing anybody connected. But I see you. So, hello. Can you hear me? Hey, Dave. Can you guys please share it in the quarter deck, or not in quarter deck, but in the YouTube channel thing? Just being a prick and not letting me get to it. Hey, Cora. Yeah, it's not giving me access to my live stream. I wanted to share it. Whew. It is a little bit nipply out here. Try and protect this mic a little bit better. Alrighty. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Can you hear me over the wind? I'll try and speak up a little louder. Alrighty. We are good. We have sound. You got my ugly mug in front of you. And we got some wind, so that'll add a little resistance to my walk today. I can use that. And fairly beautiful day. See if we can show you around there. See the mountains in the background there? Maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should have wore a jacket instead of just a sweatshirt today, though. Whew, that is a little bitey. So, let's see here. What do we want to talk about? Let's talk about, well, first I want to rant. Because I'm a little pissed off. Well, no, I'm a lot pissed off right now. And I'm going to send this video to my state representatives and my state legislature so they can fucking see how pissed off I am and hear how they are. Because they're too fucking lazy to pass legislation to make it so that people who get benefits through Medicaid and food stamps, either A, people on disability who are on a fixed income shouldn't be held to the same account as people who can actually fucking work, and B, it should be set on a slide scale to match inflation. So when it fucking goes up, when you get a cost of living because the president's a piece of shit and can't keep the economy going good, and inflation goes up by a fucking bunch, so you get this huge cost of living raise. I got like almost $75 fucking this time. So it put me over the limit. They took my fucking medical coverage. I got lucky. I get covered till the end of the month because they can't change you over until then. My surgery's still going to be covered, but June will come around and they'll say, "Oh, we adjusted for inflation, so now you qualify again." And then they'll waste a bunch of fucking trees sending me a bunch of shit out again. And I'm just, it's bullshit that they don't fucking fix this. You know, and then you have to make phone calls to different agencies and people, and you're trying to be nice to them because you know it's not their fucking fault that this happened. It's, you know, somebody else's fault, so you don't want to yell at them over it. Well, unless they do something stupid, then I'll fucking yell at them, but then they deserve it. So, we're gonna switch hands here. Holy shit. I should have brought a holder. But, yeah. Let's switch it around to the other camera. You guys can see better out of that one, I think. Do a little zoom in here. Yeah, we're gonna head back to the house, Patch. I can't. Whew. It wouldn't be bad if it wasn't for that wind. I didn't think the wind was this bad. Yeah, we definitely have some beautiful skies out here. Can you see the horse? My cord's stuck. I hate it when my cord gets stuck. There's the horse just grazing a little bit out there in the field. So, there's my rant for the day. It gets frustrating, you know? And it's every fucking year they do it. So, did you see where they took and dropped more information about I'm calling it a PSYOP because I think it is a PSYOP. The kid who decapitated his father up north of Philadelphia, up in Bucks County. Bucks County is a fucked up county to begin with. That's the county where a child molester was left to go and molest his son for a couple of years. Yeah, if me in the beginning, it wouldn't have happened because he would have been in jail already for doing it the first time. But yeah, that's how it works, I guess. And then on top of that, there's all kinds of military equipment moving all over the place out here. Between the helicopters and the transport planes, we had a Galaxy doing laps around here last night. Kept flying over the house and he was really low. I shared some video of it in the Discord servers last night, but it was crazy. It shook the house. He was that low. Let me get out in front of the house. Now that cuts the wind down. Whew. Are you guys still there? Nobody's talking again. Oh, there's Dave. It's weird here. We usually get a lot of military activity, but since the Israel thing, there hasn't been anything. I think that's because they moved everything out here, bud. Out east here to coordinate it all. I'm right in between like Dover, Delaware, and Fort Indiantown Gap is north of me. So I got a lot of air um, air traffic here. It's amazing how much of a difference that makes just getting in front of a thing. Oh yeah, are you talking to me? Huh? Is you talking to me, young lady? Come here. Come here, young lady. Get over here. Somebody wants to say hi. Meow. Yes, come here. Come here. There you are. There you are. Here, I'll fix that right now, JJ. I'm close enough I can reconnect to the This is Miss Callie. Yeah. What you doing, Miss Callie? Huh? What you doing? Here's a pretty little girl, isn't she? Come on, back up here. Get back up here, yes. Everybody wants to say hi to you. Alright, JJ. Is that better, bud? I shouldn't lose connection now. Alright, we're gonna head in here. It'll get dark here for a second. Oh my. Really, dude. And then I got this guy. There's the Pika. Can you see the Pika okay? Oop, down a little. Katie was Katie was folding laundry and she left a big pile of laundry in the middle of the bed. Yep, lazy cat. Only one problem, he's in my spot. So we gotta fix that. JR, you go come over and say hi? Is you coming over to say hi? Here's a JR. And JR runs off as I show him. Hey, hey, hey. Are you gonna sniff him? Oh, you wanna sniff him too? Well, sniff him. Alright. And Cinder is probably under the bed asleep. He's or up to no good. I don't know. One of the two. You could be anywhere in the house doing anything at this point. All right. Taking. I need to set you all down for 1 second here. Mr. Pika, I need to move you, Bubby. Oh, shoot. God, you're getting heavy. He likes to be held like a baby. I do have a news thing pulled up about that decapitation. I just need to be able to get to it because, yeah, I have somebody on me. Alright. Let's see here. Um, okay, we are connected. Are you leaving me, sir? I don't want your ow. That's a testicle. Mm. Oh, oh God. Sorry about that. I just got violated on live camera. Isn't that wonderful? So, but yeah, here's this is from ABC 27, which is from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania here. And it says, Pennsylvania man charged with beheading father wanted to mobilize PA National Guard, meet Governor Shapiro, DA. It says, Bucks County District Attorney Jen Shorn says Justin Mon beheaded his father, made a YouTube video with the severed head, and wanted to torture federal employees by mobilizing the Pennsylvania National Guard at Fort Indian Town Gap. Now, here's the problem. Right now, the only people at the Gap are people who are normally there for flying and maintenance people. That's pretty much it. This time of year, they only get there and meet, what is it, once a month for a weekend, and this isn't the weekend. Last weekend wasn't the weekend either. So this dude's not making sense. Uh, Mon 32 has been charged with murder and abuse of a corpse. Well, that's good. That at least they're gonna catch him, get him for abuse of a corpse. I mean, yeah, that's horrible. Isn't it? Apparently he shot his father before beheading him. So I guess that's a plus. He was already dead when he was beheaded, so he didn't suffer through that. I mean, can you imagine that kid looks like a fucking pussy and a weakling. It probably took him like 20 hacks to get the head off. That would be horrible, wouldn't it? Having to sit there and yeah, ugh. Um, his father was Michael Mon, a federal employee with the Army Corps of Engineers. What the fuck is wrong with them is that they're easily bought off. Um, they don't want to work, so instead of working, the government can come up to them and say, "Hey, we'll give you such and such amount of money if you go do this, and you're gonna end up in jail for the rest of your life, but we'll make sure you're taken care of, right?" So there are a lot of sick and evil people in the world. There's always been sick and evil people in the world, though. I mean, look at Hitler and Stalin and Mao. Can I help you, sir?
even people in our own government right now are sick and evil. Okay, where did I misplaced my reading material, sorry. It says, according to police, officers responded to the 100 block of Upper Orchard Drive at around 7 p.m. on Tuesday after Michael Monn's wife called 911 to report the discovery of her husband Michael's body, a bloody and decapitated body, found in the upstairs bathroom. Well, I guess at least he did it in the bathroom, right? A little bit easier to clean up in the bedroom. Uh, I guess. I don't know. When officers arrived at the scene and pronounced Michael Monn dead, police said a criminal complaint that a machete and a large kitchen knife were found at the scene, and the victim's head was wrapped in plastic inside a cooking pot. Was this kid going to go all cannibal on him? He's going to become the next CNN guy that goes nuts because he tries to eat human brain or something? Police say after the beheading, Justin Monn posted a disturbing video online depicting the brutal murder of his father. The video was reportedly viewed at least 5,000 times before it was taken down. So they're saying that YouTube left this video up for 4 fucking hours. 4 hours. Right? Now, if that was me or you posting something like that, somebody from the government called and said, hey, don't take this video down. Because YouTube normally would have yanked that shit down quicker than shit. It never would have been able to be posted. Dave, I think he's a psyop. I think that the government is using him to help push this bill. Congress is trying to push an anti-militia bill through. And they needed a psyop to give them ammunition for such a bill. Because this guy was calling for militia. Parts of the more than 14-minute video titled Monn's Militia, right there, see, Call to Arms for American Patriots, are still surfacing online, where Monn identifies himself and appears to show off his father's decapitated head to the camera, saying he is now in hell for eternity. Now, that's not to say that, the father didn't do something to push him to do this. I mean, who knows? Maybe the father was sexually abusing him, or something along those lines. I couldn't tell you. But it's definitely a crazy story. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Hopefully your counseling went well. Nothing to be sorry for. We're here. We're having a good time talking about. I got to come up with a nickname for this guy. I can't just keep calling him by his name. What the hell is his name even anymore? My head's up. Justin Monn. Justin Monn. What the hell can I? Yeah, my brain's not working, so we'll just call him Fucktard. The video also included calls to torture and execute federal officials including judges, FBI agents, IRS employees, and Border Patrol officers, among others. So, again, psyop. I seriously think he's a psyop. He's trying to help Congress push this agenda so that they can. We're talking about the kid who decapitated his dad up in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Uh, yeah, it just, it just, it's too many coincidences, you know? It happens right as the Democrats are trying to push this bill in Congress called for, uh, you know, to push the anti-militia bill, which, if I remember right, they said that it has things in there about you can't train with other people under this bill. Um, you're not allowed. There's a whole bunch of stupid shit in it. Um, and then it says Mon was later arrested at Fort Indiantown Gap in Lebanon County, more than 100 miles from where the Bucks County crime scene. Okay, let me explain something to you. They try and say 100 miles like it's a big deal, but from where he was at to Fort Indiantown Gap is like 45 minutes at the most, half an hour, depending. It all depends on traffic and how you drive. I'm guessing that he probably wasn't driving the slowest, so he probably made it there in quick time. So for them to sit there and try and make it sound like you went a long distance, 100 miles, well, it's really not that far because there's a highway that goes right to it. So, but yeah, it's a fucked up situation. I'm sorry to hear that his dad's dead. I hope it was worth it to him. I hope they paid him um, well enough to make it worth his while, because he'll be in jail for the rest of his life. Yeah, good times. All right, now what's something you guys want to talk about? Throw some shit at me. Let's see what sticks on the wall. Yeah, it does suck to be him. He said about now he's about his dad's burning in hell now. Well, he'll be joining him someday. They can be reunited and have a wonderful time in hell together. Oh, what did they do? The referral mess that they did. And the band videos, are you filming or are in them? Actually, the band videos that I have, Dave, are of Caitlin when she was in marching band, her freshman and sophomore year. I'll get a still shot from them so you can see it. Jamie, I'm sorry that they're messing up your referral, honey. I hope they get it fixed and that you get that taken care of. All right, that's fine. Yeah. You can call me later because we got to talk about the stuff for your dad's back. That'll help him and help you. Uh, Here, let me give you a better view there, Boats. No, I get it. Oh my, it's called hair. It's not a booger. It's called hair. I gotta run the nose hair trimmer up there. It's been a couple days. So, but Yeah, so today I had to stop taking my supplements, my vitamin D, B, and all that stuff. Um, because they said 7 days before surgery. So yeah. Next week, this for today's show next week, I can't guarantee you anything. I don't know, Cora. They've always had me stop taking all my vitamins and supplements a week before. It has something to do with the anesthesia, they told me. So I just do what I'm told. Well, my vitamin B is a supplement, but yeah. So um, for next Friday, I will be. I don't know when my surgery is going to be yet, so I will have to play it by ear. Um, Thursday, this Thursday coming up, I will get my surgery time, and um, I will let you all know in a post on YouTube um, what time I have to be there, and I'll let you know what time I'll be going live from there because I will make sure that I go live so I can talk to you guys after I'm all prepped and I'm ready to go. Um, so I'll be able to give you a rough estimate of when that will be. You'll get to see me all done up with my hairnet and uh, my wonderful hospital gown. They give me a paper gown to wear. Uh, the good news is, at least this time, I won't have to be completely naked for the surgery. You know, I don't know how many people have seen my twigs and berries at this point. Um, it's yeah, poor them. Probably fell over laughing at me, but yeah, we're having a good time. um, Now you'll have a really good time if no, they won't let me do that, but Katie would have to come in, and they won't let her do that. So I'd let you all watch. I don't have a problem with that. Um, I don't know how much you'd be able to see because they're just doing a scope. They're gonna just blow it up, and so you'd have to find a screen to watch it on. Uh, but now when they did my replacements, that was wide open. You could see everything then. Uh, that's why they one thing that they really hammer home with when you have a knee replacement or a hip replacement is that you have to really watch out for infection. Um, if you let an infection get so bad that it gets into your bloodstream and goes through your body, it'll really get into those implant joints and set up. And at that point, they have to go in, open you back up, pull the implants completely out, and then take and completely disinfect the implants themselves. You have to completely heal and get the infection out of your body, and then they have to go back in and put everything back together. Considering that I have both knees and both hips done already, that's not something that I really want to go through. Uh, yeah, because that would be really. I would hope that they would put me in a coma if I had to go through that. I would not. I would not be able to handle that. I don't think so. But yeah, if they give me the cocktail before they take me up, they sometimes do that. The anesthesia guy likes to mess with me as we're going up uh, to the operating room. So they'll give me the starter cocktail, and that makes me a little bit crazier than I normally am. So we're yeah, we've had some interesting conversations, to get to tell the truth, to say the least. The one time was fun because after they gave me the cocktail, I decided I had to use the bathroom, and yeah, that almost didn't go well. Couldn't walk very well. Um, just wanted to go to sleep really, and so let's just put it this way: if I had been in a party and there was a closet, I would have pissed in the closet. Yep. Sorry for your shit, but I had to go. Oh, God, some of the shit we used to do when we were kids, right? Ugh. All right, throw out another subject. Let's hear a good one here. Happy juice. Happy juice was the fucking morphine when I had my second back surgery. That stuff there, they had me they had my back all screwed up, and you'd sit there and you wouldn't want to hit the button because you're talking to people, and you're trying to be patient and polite, and then it would just get to the point where you're too bad off, and I would just sit there and hit the button, and you just feel the warmth of the morphine as it goes into your system. I mean, you can actually feel it wash through your bloodstream, and then all of a sudden you just drift off to sleep. So um, now morphine does affect people differently. My mother was on morphine when she had a what the hell did she have? Pancreatitis. That's what it was. She had really bad pancreatitis, and I went to visit her one day after work. Uh, I took her in. I took her a picture of Caitlin, and Katie sent her favorite stuffed cow in to be with her. And I'm sitting in the corner talking to her, and all of a sudden she just gets this horrified face look. And I'm like, "What's wrong, Mom?" And she starts looking at her shoulder, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And she goes, "Chris." I said, "What, Mom?" She goes, "Chris." I said, "Yes, Mother." "Do you see it?" And I'm like, "Do I see what?" She's like, "There's a fucking monkey on my shoulder." I'm like, "Fuck this. I'm done." I fucking lost it. So I have no idea if I had a monkey on my shoulder when I had morphine in my system, but yeah, whatever. I didn't care. So I don't know if this will let me share screen or not. Usually when I drop this down to do anything, it wants to freaking kick me out. Let's. I honestly don't know what they have in the actual the cocktail. They don't tell me what's in them. It's good stuff. I'll tell you that. I just have way too much fun on it. Excuse me. Damn it. I was up doing stuff today. That's my problem. I need to stop doing shit before show. Alrighty, now I need to. My favorite meme of all time, right here. My favorite meme. Where are the truckers at? I don't know where the truckers are. I couldn't tell you that one. That kind of went away really quick, didn't it? You know, it was all the truckers, the truckers, the truckers, and all of a sudden, nothing about the truckers. I know that Dave, Dave Hackaday, or Fred Hackaday, I'm sorry, Fred Hockaday, I'm saying it wrong. He was back in Tennessee 2 days ago, I think. He was home. Um, so I completely lost my train of thought. That is a good question, Dave. Let me look. Hey, how you doing, Jay? Good to see you, bud. I hope you're doing well, sir. Um, Again, still my condolences to you and your family for the loss of your grandma, bud. That I can't imagine. Oh, well, I've been through it years ago. Um, it's never easy. I know that. So, okay. Did U.S. Um, from what I'm seeing right now, Dave, no, they haven't done anything yet. Um, the last thing I'm getting here was from 4 hours ago. Let's see if I can find it again. All right, so we'll go with this one, Al Jazeera. I don't know. This one's the latest one. It says U.S. to strike back against Iran. Link targets who and where it will strike. Uh, the U.S. says it will strike Iranian linked targets in Iraq and Syria after killing 3 U.S. soldiers at U.S. base. So now they're saying that they're not going to go actually into Iran. They're just going to strike Iraq and Syria. So, oh hell, if Biden's telling them where the fuck they're going to go, they're going to fucking attack someplace in South Africa. He'll tell them to fucking, you know, attack Kenya or something, Libya. It says Iran denies involvement in a drone attack. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely going to get ugly, but I think so too. Um, you know, it's mind-boggling how little the people in charge care about the peons. You know what I mean? They don't give a shit about us one way or the other. They'd rather, um, as long as they get what they want. They want to make money selling weapons of war, and they can't do that unless there's war. So they have to create it. And I mean, they've got all these people in their pocket. Hell, the fucking defense minister is came directly from what, Raytheon, didn't he? Isn't that where the dude came from? Lloyd Austin. Let's see. Where did Lloyd Austin work? And then it doesn't tell me. It tells me that he's been in the hospital. To do this. Well, they really don't want you to know where he works at before he became the defense secretary, do they? All right. Be safe, Jamie. We'll talk soon. Yeah, they don't want to tell me who he works for. All right. Well, we got a better idea here. Hold on. We will go to a different search engine since Google is being a bitch like it always is. Um, yeah. Hey, Ron. How you doing, bud? Here we go. Lloyd Austin's Wikipedia page. This ought to be good, huh? Uh, American politician and retired United States four-star general. He was serving as the 28th United States Secretary of Defense. Do, do, do. Yep, he was on the board of Raytheon. So tell me how that's not a conflict of interest right there. That they're hiring somebody directly from a defense company. Oh, your help wore you out, huh? You know, that could go. I'm going to behave. I'm going to behave. Yes, I am. I'm behaving. No, I'm not. You all know me better than that, don't you? Hmm. Hmm. Looking for something, but I'm not finding it. Yeah, right. I hear you there. Here's a fun fact. All right. So let's see if I can make this so you can read it. Can you read that? Maybe. That is what Katie uses for her bookmark. And it is a concert ticket from 2013, February 22nd, 2013, 7 p.m. at the Chameleon Club, which is no longer there thanks to this fucking pandemic bullshit. But I took Katie to see her first rock concert. It was her 16th birthday present, and we took her to see my friend Gary's band had opened up for Jimmy's Chicken Shack, and we had a really good time. But she actually uses that ticket as a bookmark for when she's reading. I have a question for you. I think I can put a poll in here, right? Can I? Can. Look at that. It'll only let you. You can change this, right? Yeah, good. What? No. All right. I am starting a poll. Let's see who. What do you think, guys? Did you get the poll? Do you see it? I'm sure you have a poll, Mr. Mr. Boats there. You like to dance on that pole, don't you, pal? I heard that you can get your butt cheeks to wrapped around the pole and hang from upside down, right? Oh, boy. Well, here's the thing. Jay, I'll tell you when the poll's over. I'll tell you why you haven't heard of the one. Did everybody vote? If that's voting. Give it a second here. All right, end poll. Let's see what it says here. Sam Kinison 100% over Stephen Colbert. Okay. I'm glad to see that because I love Sam Kinison. Sam Kinison unfortunately was taken up from us way too soon. And yeah. Stephen Colbert is the sellout that does the what the hell is that shitty show he does? But he's the one that had he's one of the Covidians on late night. He did a dance with a song with a bunch of people dressed up as syringes. Yeah, he's a fucking sellout. Let's see if I can find a clip of Mr. Yeah. He was a fucking tard. Yeah, I remember the day he had the accident too, man. I was so upset. Sam Kinison was killed in an accident. He was riding his motorcycle and was in a head-on collision with a tractor and trailer. Some people actually say that he committed suicide by himself that day. I don't know exactly what happened, so I'm not saying either way. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. We'll do that. I'm going to actually disconnect my so that way you guys can hear. All right. Am I still here? Can y'all still hear me? Much better? Really? Stupid commercials. All right, turn the volume up here a little bit. Turn it sideways and get the full screen. I'm reading this, and it's an exciting story, but I read it and I thought, I know Jesus was never married. God never had a wife, no. He was never married, because no wife would buy this story in 100 years. The disciples will, the believers will. No wife would buy this fucking story. Good luck. Good luck with this story. First of all, he leaves on Friday afternoon with 12 other guys.
He's gone for 3 days. No message, no way to get in touch with her. He comes home Monday afternoon looking like he hasn't slept. Seems like he's partied out, man. And Mrs. Jesus is just waiting, going, oh, okay, I guess it's day 3 of this show. Great. Well, I'm glad you could find your way home, Savior. Where's your 12 friends who won't get a job? How are they? Yeah, disciples my ass. They're losers. Every one of them are using it. You're not even smart enough to know it. Anybody says, I believe, we put them up and feed them. I'm secular. Where are they at? Jesus is going, I don't need this shit. Not after what I went through this weekend. No, honey, I'll tell you right then. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll tell you where I've been. First of all, not that it ruined your weekend any, but I was dead! Do you understand that, you fucking bitch? I was dead! While you were sitting here on your ass, I'm in a grave outside of town. I'm fighting death, hell, decomposer. I'm about to come in this spiritual form and go into the kingdom of God. I go, wait a second. I better go back because she doesn't know where I've been. So now I gotta fight the angel of death, get my fucking soul back, crawl out of the grave, come on to this shit because I missed you, honey!
So that's Sam Kinison. He's best known for his Scream. Yeah, he also played Al Bundy's guardian angel on Married with Children. He's also known for, he was a pastor before he became a comedian. He grew up, his dad was a pastor as well. So, I thought that would be a fun way to kind of break up the show a little bit better. Have a little bit of fun. They'll probably copyright me on it. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. I don't give a shit. So, but yeah, we're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time with me. I'm having a good time talking to you all, hanging out with you. So yeah, ScrewTube. ScrewTube's run by Google, and Google, we all know, is a bunch of socialists. They all want to be communists. Wait till they get their wish, and then they can't fucking get anything because, well, first off, you know what's going to happen to all the useful idiots that help overthrow a government, right? The communists are going to get rid of them because that's exactly what Stalin did, remember? After they had the revolution in Russia, and Stalin was placed in charge, he ended up killing off anybody that he thought could start another rebellion against him. Yeah, Dave Chappelle he's arguably one of the best comedians of all time, but lately he spends too much time making jokes about political things, and then he feels he has to explain them. And if you have to explain your jokes, you're missing the mark. And that's how I feel. If I have to come to you and say, well, this is what my joke was about, then we have one of two problems. Either I'm not conveying my point across very well enough, or I'm talking to really fucking stupid people. Now, that could be the point too.
Who started a poll? Huh? What poll? Oh, never mind. Yeah, you don't want to touch that poll, Ron. You don't. We know where it's been, and it's not a good place. Probably smells a little funny too. Oh shit. So let's see here. Am I enjoying the YouTube app? Is that a serious question? Let's see. Texas trucker border convoy. Let's see what we got here. Should we hear what Chicago News is saying about the trucker thing? Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, Jay, but I appreciate the compliment, bud. My brain isn't always the greatest here.
You can solve this puzzle. Your IQ is 1 4. The app is called Two Dots.
Come on.
100,000 illegal. Just since the time I was elected speaker, less than 100 days ago, more than 700,000 illegals have been welcomed into our country illegally by the Biden administration. The president can put a stop to this. President Biden and Secretary Mayorkas have designed this catastrophe. And now, rather than accept any accountability or responsibility for what they've clearly done, President Biden wants to somehow try to shift the blame to Congress for his administration's catastrophe by design. It's absolutely laughable. No one's falling for this. My counter is this. If President Biden wants us to believe he's serious about protecting our national security, he needs to demonstrate good faith and take immediate action to secure that border. If he wants our House Republican Conference to view him as a good faith negotiator, he could start with a stroke of a pen.
Did I play the wrong video? Sorry, guys. Maybe I got the wrong video here.
Set by the federal government to remove razor wire at key border crossings.
The idea of the federal government
Set by the federal government to remove razor wire at key border crossings.
the idea of the federal government removing barriers at this time is really otherworldly.
A senior U.S. Customs and Border Protection official says that won't happen. Writing in a statement to Fox, bottom line, Border Patrol has no plans to remove infrastructure, sea wire placed by Texas along the border. Our posture remains the same. If we need to access an area for emergency response, we will do so. While that plays out in the courts in Washington, there's no deal in sight on border security.
House Republicans, they have a choice to make, right? They have to choose whether they want to solve a problem, actually solve a problem like the Senate is trying to do in a bipartisan way, or get in the way and score political points.
House Speaker Mike Johnson updating his colleagues on the Senate's draft bipartisan border policy, writing in a letter, quoting here, if rumors about the contents of the draft proposal are true, it would have been dead on arrival in the House anyway.
I think they should try to get something done. That's my personal opinion. But regardless of whether they do or not, there's actions that the president can take right now to help the governor instead of working against him.
This year, the rate of illegal entries into the U.S. is on pace to reach some 3 million. That's the latest from Dallas. Casey Stiegel, Fox.
So, basically, here's what's happening between fucking Congress and the president, between the House and the Senate. We all know that the Republicans in the House are rhinos. They're a bunch of fucking sellouts who will throw us under the bus in a heartbeat. So this whole bipartisan bullshit, it's not bipartisan, it's uniparty. Right? So just so everybody's clear on that. And this whole thing of Biden punting it to Congress and Congress punting it back to Biden, it's basically a reach around. They don't want to be the ones to get in trouble for something, so they're just going to say, oh, well, he won't do this, so we're not doing that, or blah, 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 passing the buck. And I don't know about you, but I'm about fucking tired of this shit with them talking a big game and then nobody fucking does anything worth substance. Right? Am I wrong? Does anybody else believe that? Did you have a different theory on it? This Speaker of the House is not any different than Mike or whatever McCarthy. I'll just say his last name. I keep fucking up his first name, but they're the same person. They're both rhinos. They both answer to the same master. Yep. Yeah, Jay, I say that all the time, bud. You see it all the time. When they know the cameras are rolling, they sit there and act like they hate each other. They'll yell at each other and call each other names. But then as soon as the fucking camera's off, they think the camera's off. Then you see, especially pieces of shit like Lindsey Graham walking over to Kamala Harris and fist bumping her or hugging them, and it's completely fucking insane how they act like we're fucking idiots, like we don't notice this, or we don't know what they're doing. I can't tell you exactly how I feel because I'd get arrested. Yeah. But I think there needs to be major changes made to our government structure. It's gotten way too big. It's gotten way too comfortable with saying that they don't give a shit about what we think. And our kids are not going to know the same freedoms that we did. Oh, that's why it's not coming up. Yeah, definitely, Jay. Nothing's free. That's what these people don't understand. Social Security is not free. We paid into it all our lives. Idiot. Pull it the right direction, maybe it'll come out. God, my brain sometimes it amazes me. I can seem like a fucking genius one second and a complete moron the next. Unreal. Right, Dave? Yep, I get it, bud. You get so frustrated that in a moment you might say something that you can't take back, and that YouTube will definitely report you for, because YouTube's like the Gestapo. And so even Rumble, I mean, if you say certain things on Rumble, they'll still report you to the police. Just so you know that. Rumble and Twitter are definitely a lot better than YouTube is right now, and Facebook. Let's talk about Facebook. Have you guys seen the video of Mark Zuckerberg? Have you seen that video about him getting destroyed? Let me go back here and find it, shall we? I am on Facebook because I run a couple of groups on there. I run a group called the Auto Classics group. I run a group called the Mannheim Central Music Alumni Group. And, oh yeah, they definitely did. They got him good. And I believe that they are pushing legislation through this week or next week that is going to repeal some of the protections from Section 230. I hope they amend it to where if they are not pulling down the child exploitation, that they can go after them for it and they can be sued. The other part of it is they were talking about the studies about, how it affects young girls and their self-image of themselves, and it said that it really fucks with young girls and their well-being. It depresses them. It gives them a really shitty outlook on how they should be. It's crazy. There are girls that are killing themselves offing themselves because they feel that they don't live up to those expectations, and it's horrible. You know, I am. Caitlin used to get so mad at me when she was younger, and I have growing up. She wanted a Facebook account when she was 13, and I said, "I have a Facebook account that you can use." I had set one up for when I was DJing online, and when I quit doing that Facebook page was open. So she was allowed to get on there. She was allowed to get on other social media sites. But here's the caveat. I was always to have the passwords. I was able to log in anytime I wanted to check her direct messages, to go through her page and see what was going on. And because of that, I was able to nip shit in the bud really quickly. If I saw some guy message her and it was inappropriate, they got blocked. And I made sure that they knew that if they ever contacted my daughter again, I was going to take care of the problem. There were bullying issues that I took care of because I had access to her account. So I got to make sure that it was taken care of before it led to something worse that could have happened. And that's how parents need to be. They have to understand that their kids should not be left alone to roam social media or the internet in general. You should always be watching what your kids are doing, be involved in what they're doing. Too many parents these days want to just throw a fucking iPad in front of their kids or set them in front of a fucking TV and say, "Here, just do this. I got shit to do." Oh no, I know, bud. And I did. I caught a thing of bullying between my daughter. My daughter was being bullied by another girl. And my daughter wasn't backing down. But that's not my point. My point was this shouldn't have been happening to begin with. So I contacted the school, and I got a hold of the counselor for my daughter's counselor, and I said, "Hey," I said, I want to set up a meeting between me and this parents of this kid." And he said, "No, we can't do that." I said, "The fuck you can." I said, "We've done this numerous times before when I was in school. If there was a problem between me and a kid that we couldn't figure out, we always brought the parents were always brought in to deal with it." I said, "You have a choice." I said, "You can either fucking get me the parents this way," I said, "or I'll fucking go to them myself outside of this." And I said, "I think you'd rather we do it through the school than me going to them by themselves." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, if I have to go to them by myself, I'm going to tell them flat out to get their fucking kid in line, or I said I'm going to beat their fucking ass for not raising their kid right." He said, "Well, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it." Well, he took care of it, thankfully, but at that point, he realized that I'm not the fucking person he wants to deal with. Most of the kids that my daughter went to school with, I was friends with their parents. I went to school with their parents. So, yep, you got to. You got to do that, Boats. You got to take it up with the other parents. um, I miss the days like when we were growing up. We were growing up, even between friends, we would have fights. But you know what? We would sit there, we would have a knockdown, drag out, beat the fuck out of each other till we couldn't walk. And after it was all over, we'd hug it out and we were done. We moved on. That's just the way we did it when we were younger. These new kids are fucking pussies. They all want to pick up a gun or a weapon. They're too fucking soft. I don't get it, man. And the generation before ours wanted to bitch about us. Yeah, I say that on a daily basis, Cora. If I had kids in school right now, I'd be in jail. I would. Especially with the shit that they're pushing. Thankfully, I live in a school district that doesn't allow them to push this shit. We have a really conservative school board. We had one teacher that wanted to push the socialist bullshit, and she was gone. She was relieved quickly. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Parents are too much. They want too much to be their kids' friends, and they don't want to be parents. And you have to have, there has to be a differentiation there. You cannot be friends with your kids. You have to make sure that line is there. Um, are you able to go out and have fun with your kids? Yes. But your kids also have to know that there's a line that they can't cross. When Caitlin turned 18, we went through this phase where she wanted to be treated like an adult. And I said, "Well, you're still in school." I said, "So I will still treat you the way that, you should be treated, which is as a young adult in school. You are not old enough to be an adult." And one day she really fucked up. She did something stupid. And I was livid. And I flat out told her, I said, "You're lucky that you're not somebody else." I said, "You're lucky you're my kid." I said, "Because you would not like me if you were dealing with me and you weren't my kid." And she made the mistake of trying to buck up to me, and she said, I can take it. Just tell me how, just treat me like you would anyone else. So I treated her like she was anyone else. And I went and off. I screamed at her. I fucking got in her face, and I told her that if she ever fucked up like that again, I'd fucking beat her ass so bad she wouldn't be able to sit for a week. By the time I was done, she was bawling and asking me why I went at her the way I did. And I said, wait. I said, you told me you were able to handle this. I said, you still told me to come at you as if you were any other adult. She said, I did. I told you that. I said, well, this is how I would have went after any other adult that did this. I said, actually, you're lucky because you're a female, because I won't hit a woman. I said, if you were a male and did that, I said, I would have fucking punched you in your mouth and knocked your teeth out. That's just the way it is. I don't care. You know? Another good example of how big of an asshole I can be. DirecTV. I don't know how many of you have dealt with DirecTV. Any of you out there dealt with them? Anybody dealt with DirecTV? Nobody? You're lucky. We had gotten DirecTV at our house when we lived up in Lebanon. And the installer came out, put it up, and it was good for a while. About a month and a half, 2 months later, I noticed that I'm starting to lose channels. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And so I check all the boxes, make sure everything's tight, all the connections are tight. Follow the wiring, make sure that nothing was chewed through or anything. I mean, we didn't have mice that I knew of, but you never know. So next thing is, you go outside and you check the dish. Well, I go out and the frickin' dish is hanging off the side of the fucking house. The asshole, when he put the dish up, didn't make sure that he was putting the lag screws into the fucking beams. He put it right through the fucking siding, so it was pulling the siding off my house. So I called DirecTV and I'm like, hey, we have this problem. I need you to send somebody out here to fix it. Next thing I know, I hear this guy coming back. Oh yeah, we can fix that. We'll take care of that. He said I can schedule the next appointment, which would be this date, but you're gonna have to pay $75. Excuse me? So I spent the next hour going back and forth with this guy, trying to figure out how he figures I'm supposed to pay $75 for his installer's fuck up. I said, here's an idea. I said, how about you tell the installer to come back out, put it in right, and take the fucking $75 out of his pocket since he fucked it up. I said, I think that's how that should work. And he kept arguing with me, and I said, you know what? I said, I had enough of this. I said, I got a great idea as to how to fix this problem. He said, well, how's that? I said, I'll tell you what. I said, your office is only about 2 blocks from my house. And it is. It was only the DirecTV office from my house to their house was less than 5 minutes to their office. I said, you got a really nice big window that has a big black dark tint to it right in the front. I said, how about I take all the boxes, pull them out. I said, I'll take the fucking satellite dish off the side of my house. I said, I'll bring it down to your office and I'll throw it through your fucking front window and we'll call it even. He says, I'll have a guy out this date. You don't have to pay nothing. I said, thank you, now goodbye, and hung the fuck up on him. Yeah. So, I don't play games with people. I don't have fucking time for it. Sorry, not sorry. But, ooh, we're up to 4 likes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves and having a good time. All right. How about you guys throw me another one? Throw me something else you want to talk about. I'll get my handy dandy looker upper thingy here. While I'm waiting on you guys to throw out a topic here, how about we talk about the Bud Light thing again? The UFC sponsorship is not helping them out. They're down 30% from last year this year. In that time, the same time frame, they're down 30%. So yeah, their pandering is not working. Disney's pandering is not working. And this is how we have to do it. We have to hit them where it fucking hurts, their pocketbook. If we don't do that, then they're just going to keep doing the same shit. You know what I call it, Ron? I call it butt wiper. Yep, butt wiper. That's what I call it. There's a couple good fighters in UFC that I follow. But for the most part, I'm not a big fan. I like Sean Strickland. I like the fact that he's not afraid to say what he wants. You know. Oh shit. Oh yeah. And have you heard about the Snoop Dogg now is endorsing President Trump? Have we all seen that yet? Yes, I saw that. I hope that Trump is smart enough to stay miles away from that fucker. I don't trust The Rock. The Rock is like water. He goes the path of least resistance. Oh, your wife wants to say hi to the cats? Give me 1 second here. I have 2 of them here, and then we'll go outside and see the other ones. But let me get rid of this. Put that there. Get my fat ass up here. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Because there is the Pika. Does the Pika have his tongue out? No, the Pika doesn't have his tongue out. Let's get the Pika's tongue out. Oh, big yawns. Big yawns. I don't know that we'll ever see Oprah endorse Trump. There's the tongue. Do you see Pika's tongue? He's sticking his little tongue out. There's the Pika. All right, I gotta move around here a little bit. This is their treat jar. It's a little low at the moment, but that's what we put the treats in. Oh, no, I'm good, bud. You didn't bother me. I have no problems with getting up. And then here's the JR. There's my JR. Yeah, my sleepy boys. I played them out earlier. I'll have to show you. Give me a second here. There it is. I gotta fix that because I accidentally sat on the Disney Plus button. Give me 1 second here. I gotta set these down. Sorry, guys. I don't have a holder set up for my phone. What the hell happened there? Whew. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean for it to. Why does it keep zooming in on me? There. Holy crap. Oh, you gotta go find the dog? Right. So, I was playing with them with this. I took this off the gun the other day. I put it when I'm at home. I like to have this on for in the house. Especially like when it's darker out at night, I can see better. Make sure I'm on target. So, but here, let me show you what it does. Really, Pika? Now that I'm trying to play with him, he won't do it. But we were playing with that earlier today, and he was chasing him. They were chasing it up and down the hallway and all around. And so they're played out at the moment. But, yeah. They absolutely love the laser light. We have numerous of them here, but this was the easiest to get to. So we'll put this away. Sir, why are you trying to sniff the laser light? Let me see if I can track down Cinder. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Cinder. Oh, I'm sorry. I pulled your tail, baby. Cinder, come here, buddy. Cinder. No, he's not coming out. All right, give me a second. We'll head outside and see if we can get the other kitties to come out and play. See, if you guys ask for stuff, I try to give you what you want. Even if it's not me, if it's the cats and the animals. Alrighty. Kitty. Nah, I don't need a coat. We're just outside for a couple minutes. I didn't put shoes on either. Kitty, 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 kitty. Callie. Kitty, 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 kitty. Where you at, shithead? There you are. Come on, get up here. Come on. Come on, baby girl. Meow. Come here. Here's the Callie. Yes, here's Callie. Oh, and there's Baby. Now here's the problem. Baby and Callie do not get along. At all. Baby. Oh, and there's Yang. That orange fluffy one. Baby is not actually mine. Baby is the neighbor's cat. She's going in the garage to eat. Where did Yang go? Yes, Miss Callie. I know you're the attention seeker here. Yep. Oh, Yang's up front here. Yeah, you don't want to see my nasty feet. There you can see Yang. He's the fluffy orange twin. Yes, my girl. Yes, my girl. Alrighty. Yang won't come to me. Yeah, the two orange kittens, they're twins. One's a short hair and one's a long hair, tiger striped orange. And we named them Yin and Yang. Alright, we're heading back in. But before we go in, I'll show you a quick view out here. Yes, I hear you talking at me. You're yelling at me. So, there we go. Yeah, they stay outside. It's already too much having three boys in the house, especially bigger cats. They are very, very territorial as well. And she doesn't want to come in. I can open the door. She'll look around a little bit, and then she goes back outside. So, but we make sure they're very well taken care of. They're fed well, and they always have fresh water, and they have places to hide and go to sleep. So, yeah, definitely. Tomorrow, the next couple of days, it's supposed to be sunny out. So, we'll see what happens. Oh my! All right. Oh yeah. I can pet all of the cats except for two. There's two cats that I just can't get close to. They will not. They're too skittish. The one that Katie calls Casper, I call him Old Man because he looks like he has resting bitch face, like an old man does, you know. And then the other one is called Runway, and he has a little strip of black down the front of his face, so we call him Runway. So, and I still don't have a Cinder, so I'm sorry you can't see the little white tiger. I'll try and get some video of him soon. So, but you want to see Pika get a treat? I'll give Pika a treat. You can watch him. I'll probably have to share it between him and JR, because as soon as I start giving him one a treat, then I got to give them both a treat. Oh, Hello, little mister. Get up here. Come on. Come on, Bug. Up. Good boy. Well, here you go. There's the little white tiger. Little white tiger. Cinder. Look here, puppy. What are you doing that for? He was sleeping, wasn't you? You were sleeping, huh? Get out of his butt. All right. Now I'm surrounded right now, so let me put this down. I'll open a treat up, and we'll give him a treat, and so you guys can watch. Yes. Hold on. Back up, please, sir. Can you please back up? I don't want a kiss from you right now. Fine. There he is. Why does this thing keep zooming in like that, man? Oh. There's the Cinder getting his treat, the little white tiger. Alright, now it's someone else's turn. Someone else's turn, sir. You need to move. You need to move. We'll get the Pika next. JR. It's not your turn, sir. Let me get this out of the way. Nom. Nom noms. JR, what are you doing to the Pika? Nummies. Come here, Bug. Come on, Cinder. Let me see if I can get the little white tiger to come out again. Come on, get up here. Is that good, Bobby? Huh? All right, time for Jared to get his seconds now. Cinder. Would you move, sir? Thank you. Cinder's the little prima donna of the group. Yeah, he's the oh, what did I miss? All right, Cora, take care. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. This is chicken. It's from the Beefeaters Liquor Bowls. You can get them through BJ's for, I think it's like $6 for a container. There you go, Bug. Finish it off. Aw, you let it drop, you little shit. 1 second. I gotta get him to clean something up here. Alright, we're good now. Dadgummit. Don't come in at me like that. Damn phone. But yeah, this is what they are, Dave. Like I said, they're like $6 or $7, and you get 48 of those little tube thingies in there for that. So that's not horrible, and they all love it. The outside cats love them. So, but is there anything else you guys want to talk about today? If you want them, message me, Dave, and we'll work something out if you want to get them sent to you. Oh, no, nothing to be sorry for, Jay. That's fine. We've been going for about 2 hours, so I mean, I was thinking about wrapping it up. Anyway, but I just wanted to see if you guys had something else you wanted to talk about. So, but yeah, we'll that was a good way to finish off the stream, I think. The boys, thank you. As you can see, they're happy now. They're cleaning themselves. Hi, Bug. No, there's nothing here for you, buddy. He thinks I've got something else. All right, Jay, be careful. I hope you and the kids have a great evening. And please be safe. We will talk to you soon, okay? So, but yeah, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you being here. And we're going to call it a day. And I hope you all be safe. And we will see you again on Sunday afternoon at about the same time, 2 p.m., right around there. On that time, it is going to be on Rumble. Yeah, we'll have a good time over there. So, y'all be safe. I am out of here. Later, guys and gals.